Hello my hiking friends! You know, I have so many news for you. First, I'm back in Estonia from Sweden. Second, I bought a van. And third, I got a new dog! Welcome Odessa to the family! Hi Linka, you are still cute. Yes. So I have come here to the south of Estonia to hike on one of the newest hiking trails, long distance hiking trails in Estonia. I'm not gonna hike long distance, I'm just gonna go out for 1 night, 2 days to hike with my 2 doggies now. It's the first hike I have done together with them. Let's see how that goes. So first things first, Odessa. Well, she is a retired sled dog from the kennel that I worked. The fact about her is she's deaf, but she's deaf from the birth, so she doesn't know any better. But it makes communicating with her a little bit more difficult. Hello, 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 yes, hello. So she's an 8-year-old sled dog lady. I worked with her last year, this year a little bit as well, until we saw that she's not working anymore. You know, every dog has their own retirement age. This was hers, and because she's so sweet, I decided I want to adopt her and give her a nice retirement. She has a harness on because just in case, I don't know how she will act with a collar on the leash, so just in case I gave her a harness and I can put it at the back, but she's not pulling strong anyway. So Linka, on the other hand, if I would put a harness on her, she would go into work mode like this, and then she would pull me to the ground for sure. She's so strong, so she has to be with a collar, a leash for sure, but we have been practicing leash walking with her more, so I'm not so worried about her. Yeah, the second news, van. I sold my old car and I bought a van. I will convert it into a camper van. Let's see if I will make a video about it or not, but I just wanted to have a vehicle to go on adventures, because first my old car was too small for 2 dogs now, and I'm not sure how I can hike with them, like long distances. So I want to have at least like a vehicle that will take us to our adventures and so on. So we'll see that. I'm very excited. And third, so this is the brand new long distance hiking trail in Estonia. The Estonian part is 700 kilometers about, but the whole hiking trail, it's called the Forest Hiking Trail. It passes 3 Baltic states, which altogether the trail makes about 1,000 kilometers, and it is part of the E11 hiking trail in Europe, which goes from Estonia to all the way to, or I will show you the map. I actually don't know where it ends up, but it crosses this European part, quite long. So I am so happy to see that there are more long distance trails out in Estonia. So you can go and hike a long way, but also you can do as I do and take a little section of it and hike it as a day hike. I'm gonna be out in the forest for 1 night. Yeah, the dogs are pulling. I think I need to change Odessa to the harness, because I don't want them to hurt their neck. Come on. It's lady. What are you doing? The thing with the sled dogs is when they have a harness on, they go into work mode, you know, they start to pull very strongly. But the good news is Odessa, she's not pulling very strong, so that's okay. That will be fine by me, and I think she will get tired a little bit as well, so she will just hike around and not do a lot of damage. Linka, on the other hand, she is so strong. Here's my first trail marking. So this is the marks for the forest hiking trail, yellow and white. So why did I choose this trail to hike? Well, I do love south of Estonia because it has these gentle rolling hills that are quite nice to look at compared to the, you know, complete flatness of the rest of the Estonia. And when I took out the website of this new hiking trail, They have gathered a lot of detailed information about the sections of the trail, so I could actually go and look at the sections of the trail and see what kind of trails the whole trail consists of, like how much forest trail, how much like hardcover trail, how much dirt trail. So I just choose the trail. Oh, the dog smelled something. I just choose the trail that didn't have a lot of hardcover, like asphalt roads. I know already that the hike will be a little bit of a struggle because of the dogs. It's a big test hike for me and the dogs. How do I manage hiking with two dogs? How much training I need to do, what kind of training and what kind of equipment. I have few like different leashes with me that I can try and see what works. But we have time. Hiking doesn't need to be struggle. Well, it is now. What did you do? What did you do? It looks like today is gonna be that day when it's gonna rain, then it's not, it's not. So of course I put my rain jacket on and the raindrops went away. So that's gonna be interesting, but I'm gonna keep the jacket on because I don't feel hot now. It's nice and windy. So we have been walking for a few kilometers now, and yes, as I anticipated, hiking with two dogs that are not perfect on a leash, it's a little struggle for me. But my job for this hike is to stay calm and not blame the dogs, because it is my fault that they don't know how to walk on a leash as I wish. So I guess I'm just gonna, you know, suck it up and deal with the pulling a little bit. Odessa, I think I jinxed it. She's pulling hard today. She's working. She's going into this working mode, you know. Sled dogs, they have this working mode, like they just go forward. And she's doing that now. Linka is a little bit better with leash walking, so she still has the leash on a collar. That is working out fine. I also have pockets full of treats, so every now and then I'm treating her for good behavior, good leash walking. So yeah, that's that. And I feel raindrops again. Oh, shit. Fuck. It started to rain a little bit more now, and I'm seeking shelter from this little fir tree here. Did you know that if you need to spend the night in the forest, like as an emergency, and you don't have any shelter, the best way to keep yourself dry is to build a shelter underneath a big fir tree, or at least go underneath it if you don't build anything, because the branches are so wide. They protect you from the rain the best from the, you know, tree shades. So that's why I'm sitting here. Also, I'm eating a little lunch now, a little snack, and my favorite thing is just to eat Parmesan cheese. Yeah. It's really good. During springtime also, these trees, fir trees, provide you a perfect source of vitamin C. They're so good. They taste like lemon or like lime, very fresh. So good. Odessa, do you want to have some? Oh my god, she eats it. Oh my god, you liked it. Here you are. Here you are. Linka, let's try for you as well. The sun came out now, and after the rain with the sun, everything looks so fresh and green. Of course, it's also the spring, but can you believe, like, this is such a green? My artistic self is exploding inside. This is so pretty. So we've been walking for a while now, and Odessa, well, she keeps pulling. I think she heard me in the morning when I said like, oh, she doesn't pull, she's retired. And she was like, no, I'm gonna show them. So it's quite hard to walk like nicely and comfortably while she's constantly pulling. So I think it's a blessing and a curse to have a working dog, because she is bred for that and she has been working for 7 years as that. So I can't blame her. So I turned off the trail now where we have been hiking, and I'm gonna find a nice camping spot. The forest here is beautiful. So let's see what we can find. In most of the Nordic countries you have this thing called everyman's right, which means you can camp like for one night in everywhere without being worried that it's you know, somebody will come and kick you away. The exception is when you see that it's private land with a sign or a fence or something, then that like you can camp there for one night as well, but you can't make a fire. You can only make fire with like pre-made places. And now I see I put my tripod into the ant nest, so I'm gonna eliminate it now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my god, go away. Also, reality of hiking with dogs, you get tangled with leashes all the time. Oh my god, do not tie me down. I think we're all tangled now. Anyway, I will put the link down where you can read about the everyman's right. There are a few rules, but basically it's really easy. You can camp wherever. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna camp here because it is a beautiful place, and oh, oh Jesus Christ. Oh, Odessa, you are not such an innocent sled dog lady. You are a powerful woman. Can you believe now what I left at home? Matches. Matches? What kind of outdoor guide am I if I leave home matches? But fortunately I carry this emergency kit with me all the time. So I have fire steel here, and I also have some emergency matches. So that's good. But, oh my god, forgetting home matches. What? What? And as the evening draws closer, the mosquitoes have been activated, so I'm a net head now, but it works super good. It's the best little piece of equipment you can have during summertime when you have mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes got a little bit too much for us as the night progressed, so we moved into the tent. And I remembered this is Odessa's first time being in a tent, so she's a little bit unsure about herself, but I have some treats, so let's make it better for her. Linka, she knows what to do. You know what to do. Yes, you're comfortable. You're not sure. I think she's feeling good, or at least okay. This face. So beat up. Jesus Christ. So what's the game plan? Drink my coffee. Whoa, it tastes like sausages because I put my sausages yesterday here. I didn't have any other container. I don't have appetite straight in the morning now. Yeah, don't care. Nice. Okay, my sausage coffee. Cheers. Yeah, the game plan now is to put everything into my bag and then go outside and then put together the tent and quickly hike back. There's no easy way of doing that, we're gonna be wet. Oh, rainy day. The rain is actually not so bad. The tent made it sound worse. But anyway, I packed my bags and, well, yeah, it's still wet, you know. By the time I packed my tent, my pants are wet, my shoes are wet, the dogs are wet. I actually like hiking in rain, it's different. The smells are different, like the spring rain smell is so good. And the colors are so bright. It's nice. There is something hiking in the rain that makes me feel like a little kid. Especially when my feet get wet. I don't have to anymore check where do I step. I don't know, yeah, it's nasty, but it's fun. I like it. We made it to our van. Of course, I am soaking wet until my underwear. So yeah, my friends, that was it. That was our little hike. I think it's really nice to go out and just do short hikes. You know, I need to change that in my mind, that hiking isn't always, you know, long and far. You can also do small overnight hikes. I definitely need to work on walking on loose leashes with these dogs. It will make my hikes much more pleasurable. Other than that, check out the new hiking trails in Estonia. I'm gonna leave the links below. And yeah, take care, go for a hike, go outside, enjoy the spring, and see you next time. Yep. Bye. Okay, learn from my mistakes. Do not take freshly laundered jeans as your change clothes after a wet hike. That's a bad decision. Bad decision! Ah! Oh.